Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Diecast Emporium. Today we're going to be reviewing a Sword Peterbilt 357 Fuel and Lube truck. Now, this was made by the model manufacturer Sword, which is essentially DHS, and produced by TWH. It was initially available in a variety of different colors and company colors, such as Kokosing Orange, Standard Red, I believe Walsh White had one, and many, many more. One of the most attractive things about this model for me is just the attention to detail, and it really is incredible. But before we take a close look at that, let's get the box out of the way. So this is a pretty rough looking box, and actually this is the incorrect box that this model should be in, but that's no problem. My friends at Buffalo Road Imports, ConstructionScaleModels.com, are sending me a replacement for free. But here you can see it says East Genesis Dump on Peterbilt 357 chassis. So, yeah, not sure how that happened, but a lot of times these large companies will buy out collectors' collections, and maybe the collector before them had mistakenly put the wrong model in the incorrect box. But otherwise, essentially, it comes in the Sword box. So back to the model review. Very, very nice looking truck. And it really just depends on if you're a Peterbilt or a Mack guy, because they also make Mack Fuel and Lube trucks, or I guess I should say made, past tense. They are getting increasingly hard to find, and when you do find one, expect to definitely open up your wallet a little bit. Speaking of opening things, if that's your thing, the hood does open very nice to reveal a lot of great engine detail. Some individual components that are modeled. Looks really, really good. On the front of the machine, or truck, rather, if you listen, you can actually hear that the grill is see-through. It's perforated. So I'm not sure if you could hear that. If I could shut up for 5 seconds, maybe you might be able to. But it is indeed perforated. So moving to the side, really the only assembly you have to do on this truck once you get it is put the horns and stuff up on the roof and then put the mirrors on. I don't know what it is about these Peterbilt trucks, or really these the Sword branded products. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But I feel like I have spent a year getting these darn mirrors to fit on each model. They're really shouldn't be that hard in my opinion, but I don't know. Maybe mine are just a super tight fit. I don't know. First up on this Fuel and Lube truck, we'll start out with the lube section. Here you can see the gasoline denoted here, 1993. A nice Elliott branded decal right there. And because my phone will not focus, it says Elliott, Gallatin, Ohio, I believe. Somewhere along there. But here you'll notice a couple of the opening features, and that's these compartments. And they open on the other side as well. It helps to have a pointer tool because they can get a little bit, they are a tight fit, that's what I'm trying to say. So you can open them, and once you open them, they will stay open. So a lot of different poses are available. Speaking of, here's another cool one. You'll notice that it has a fold-down ladder for access to the different lubrications and parts and stuff that are in the rear of the truck. And that's a very nice touch. Coming towards the rear, here you can see Sword 07, and a lot of the Sword trucks will have that. Basically, it just denotes what year the model was made in. And again, you have the Elliott badge here, 2 amber beacon lights, which look great, your DOT striping, and the coolest function, of course, is the opening rear end, which opens like that. And inside you can see a lot of different hoses and materials that you could use to fix machinery that has broken down on the job. So all things considered, price, functionality, detail, and really aesthetic looks, this model scores very, very high. However, it is a little bit on the expensive side. You can expect to pay well over $200 no matter what brand you get. Whether it's the Mack or the Peterbilt, and no matter what color livery you get your truck in. But really, overall, it is worth the money. It's very, very nice, and it's just a different enough machine or truck to be recommended, and especially those of you who have company fleets in one color or do the diorama scene, that whole thing. this is a great truck to add some detail and realism to your scene. So as always, guys, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.